The United States presidential inauguration is more than just a ceremony. It is a symbol of American democracy, a peaceful transfer of power from one leader to the next. It is a tradition dating back to George Washington's first inauguration in 1789, and it continues to captivate the nation every 4 years. Every detail from the swearing-in ceremony to the inaugural balls is steeped in history and tradition. This pivotal event marks the official start of the new president's term. It is a day filled with hope, anticipation, and the promise of a fresh start for the nation. The inauguration is a time for the country to come together, to reflect on its past, and to look ahead to the future. It is a reminder that despite political differences, the United States remains united under the Constitution and the peaceful transition of power. The eyes of the world are on Washington, D.C., as a new chapter in American history begins. Months before the actual inauguration day, a flurry of activity takes place behind the scenes. A specially formed committee, the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, is tasked with planning and executing the intricate details of the day. Security is of paramount importance. Law enforcement agencies from across the country converge on Washington, D.C. to ensure the safety of everyone involved, from the president-elect and their family to the hundreds of thousands of spectators expected to attend. Meanwhile, the president-elect is busy selecting their cabinet members and mapping out their agenda for the first 100 days in office. The transition period is a crucial time for the incoming administration to assemble their team and hit the ground running. The outgoing president also plays a role, ensuring a smooth handover of power. This includes briefing the president-elect on pressing national security matters and offering advice based on their experience in the Oval Office. Inauguration Day, held on January 20th according to the 20th Amendment, begins with a sense of anticipation. The morning typically starts with the president-elect and their spouse attending a church service, a tradition dating back to Franklin D. Roosevelt. Following the service, the president-elect and the outgoing president share tea at the White House, a symbolic gesture of unity and the peaceful transition of power. This tradition, while not always observed, underscores the respect between outgoing and incoming administrations. As the morning progresses, dignitaries, celebrities, and members of the public from all walks of life begin to fill the National Mall, facing the Capitol building, where the swearing-in ceremony will take place. The atmosphere is electric with excitement and historical significance. The stage is set for the main event, the culmination of months of planning and the commencement of a new chapter in American history. At noon, the inauguration ceremony begins. The Chief Justice of the United States administers the oath of office to the President-elect, who places their hand on a Bible and swears to faithfully execute the office of President of the United States, and to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. This solemn oath, enshrined in Article 2 of the Constitution, marks the formal transfer of presidential power. The newly sworn-in president then delivers their inaugural address, outlining their vision for the country and setting the tone for their administration. The inaugural address is a defining moment, offering the president a chance to inspire the nation and rally support for their agenda. Some of the most memorable speeches in American history have been inaugural addresses, from Abraham Lincoln's call for unity to John F. Kennedy's challenge to ask not what your country can do for you. Following the ceremony, the new president, along with their family and dignitaries, participates in the inaugural luncheon at the Capitol building. This luncheon, hosted by Congress, offers a moment of celebration and camaraderie after the formal proceedings. The festivities continue with the traditional inaugural parade, a joyous procession down Pennsylvania Avenue from the Capitol building to the White House. The parade features marching bands, floats representing each state, and thousands of participants from across the country. In the evening, a series of inaugural balls are held throughout Washington, D.C., offering the new president and first lady the opportunity to celebrate with supporters, dignitaries, and celebrities. These balls are a time for music, dancing, and revelry. With the inauguration behind them, the new president and their administration can now turn their full attention to the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. The first 100 days are crucial for any presidency, as they set the tone and lay the groundwork for the next 4 years. The inauguration, with its rich history and traditions, serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of American democracy and the peaceful transition of power. It is a day that marks both an ending and a beginning, a time for reflection and a time for hope.